Hi there, ladies and gentlemen, back for another episode, and this is going to be something really nice. Behind me you can see the Arch of the Viceroys. Now this was built by Francisco da Gama, who was the Viceroy over here, and he built this in honor of his grandfather Vasco da Gama, who found the route to India round the Cape of Good Hope from 1497 and landed here in May 1498. But I am come here not to tell you about the Viceroy's Ark. I have brought you down here for a reason which is very colorful, a tradition that has been started by the Portuguese to end a problem. And where was this problem? This problem was on the island of Divar. Now in front of this Viceroy's Arch is a jetty. Today there is a house, but it was earlier a straight jetty, and this was called as Cais de Vicereis, or the jetty of the Viceroy. And from here you cross over into Divar Island, one of the 6-7 inland islands that we have in Goa. And today we have been here, our team has come here because we are going to see the first part of the Bonderam Festival in a ward of Divar, which is known as Malar. After 1 week, there is going to be more Boneras in Piedad. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, let us cross the ferry. See, you can see the bikes going, that means the ferry has come. Let us cross the ferry onto the island of Divar. For what? For Boneras. Boneras, see it for yourself. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before I get into that ferry, I have jumped down over here, and I want you to see something. When you come to Old Goa, or you want to cross over to Divar, please note that this structure that is there is used to tie up the boats, the ferry. But that is not what I want you to see. I want you to note that this structure that is there behind, this one, and up to here is the original jetty that was existing during the Portuguese era. And during that time, they did not have these concrete pillars, but they tied the rope over here onto this. And you can see the rope can go through and through. Now you know that what they did, or what they constructed centuries ago, still lasts. So ladies, this is the Piedad junction, and to come over here you have got two choices. You can come by the ferry from Old Goa, or when you come from Panjim, you pass the Goa Institute of Management or the old Goa Medical College of Ribandar, and immediately after that you get a ferry where you cross over, and then you come from the road this way. But whether you come from this road or you come from this road, we have to proceed along this road straight down to Malar, and that is where the Malar Boneras are going to take place. Ladies and gentlemen, you are right now laying your eyes on the Saint Matthias or the Saint Matthias Church of Malar in Divar, and this is the place from where the first Bonderams are going to start. Now, what are these Bonderams? Bonderams basically, in Konkani, you know that when you wear very toned clothes, you say that Bonderam kiriak galare. Why are you wearing those Bonderams, or why are you wearing these toned clothes? But the actual meaning of that is banderas, or a flag. Now, the local people at that time did not understand what these small little pennants or flags meant, so they called them Bonderams. And why were these pennants, or why these flags, or the banderas, why were they introduced over here? Now, here you have to understand one thing. This place has got 5 different wards. You have got Piedad, you have got Malar, you have got Narwa, so many places like that. And there used to be a difference of opinion based on the boundaries that were there in this place, and there would be a fight. In fact, I do not mean just fight or with fists, with possible guns or with swords. Now, when I tell you about guns and swords, remember that today you cannot carry these guns and swords, but one aspect related to this fight is still over here, and that is what I am going to show it to you. When the Portuguese came here, they realized that these guys were always fighting between themselves, and here they came up, or they devised one idea, that they gave a flag to each of the wards. Now, giving a flag would not just solve the problem. The problem was solved when every year all these ward people brought their flags together and they moved along the borders of all the wards with a brass band, confirming that yes, this is the border, this is your place, this is my place. Over a period of time, things have developed, and we know, we have put markers and we have said this is ours, this is yours. But now, this concept which sorted a problem for the old is made here as a festival. And what a festival! Beautiful. We do not have those flags. Earlier, when the flags were going, the first flag used to be of Portugal. For the next Bonderas, the Piedad Bonderas, they will be carrying flags of different nations. Ladies and gentlemen, let us go and see this colorful event called as the Bonderas of Malar in Divar. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been pursuing that procession of flags and the brass band right from the place where it started next to the Malar church of São Matias. And we have reached now a place where we met a good friend of mine. And this gentleman, he has got a stamp on him now, and he is called as the Festakar of Goa. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you that man who has brought to you the Gumtanche Fest, the Patoyanche Fest, the Kazuche Fest, and now the Bondera. My good friend, Mr. Marius Fernandez. Marius Bob, welcome to my program, My Goem.
Thank you for having me on the program.
Yes, in fact, the people all over the world have got a big question. Who has been now organizing? So now they know that you're organizing.
No, so we do the other festivals, but this is a 400-year-old festival of farmers.
Okay.
And in the recent three decades, the Samatia Sports Club is organizing it.
Okay.
And the whole village are volunteers.
Okay.
Yeah, almost everybody from every family in this world is involved in this village. They need to make the clothes, do the groups, do the choreography, do the dancing, prepare the day, do the stage. The whole village is involved.
Very nice. And I heard that you have played a very, very important part in all this, getting the people together. Yeah. I think that is what we want nowadays.
Yeah, no, we need to volunteer. Basically, the idea is everybody in Goa have to learn about volunteering and create new ideas, create new festivals and share ideas. Yeah. So I'm just sharing my ideas, what I know today. A lot of people are involved today.
Yeah. Normally, I ask this question at the end of the interview, but I think it is right time to ask you now. Would you like to pass on a message to my Goans all over about getting together?
Yeah, so one of the great things is, you see, if you have older people, the older the people, the better. They've got much more experience in life. Get them to connect with the very young. It doesn't cost to share. So the idea is let's share.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, you can see, I wouldn't say he's Dudhsagar, but he's oozing out passion. He's really oozing out passion, and that one message that he has given to all of you, somewhere up in your family, there will be elders, and these elders know a lot of things. And this is exactly what he has been mining. Don't mix it up with the other mining that is happening in Goa, but here we have to tap into that rich culture of Goans. But you know, as I was walking up with this friend of mine, he gave me one small input, and I think you all should also know about it. Marius Bob, you told me that this street that we are walking...
It's a very, very famous street. It's in Amboy, Samathias. So if you see houses here, this house is known as Sotrekar, the original umbrellas of Goa with the bamboo handle.
Sotrekar, the man who made the umbrellas.
Yes,
okay.
Original house. This is the house of the wax candle makers.
Candle makers,
yeah,
Mankar.
Mankar. So we have amazing.
Good.
Plus the next house is a famous house, Pedro Fernandez, musician in Panjim, the shop.
Okay.
Yeah, so all the original shopkeepers are here. Down you go, the house of CMM, Cosme Matthias Menezes.
Okay.
Inocencio Fernandez.
Okay.
Alelu Menezes. All are here. This is the street of perhaps the first 13 licenses were given after Goa's independence.
To operate the shops in Panjim.
So this is the street of art, culture, music and business. And there was the factory there opposite where the umbrellas were made and people were employed from the village. Right opposite.
This you see, ladies and gentlemen, is the factory. Now you are opting for all the button ones. But this is the place where it all started.
Yes, thank you. So we will go now to see something else, the original fortas, how the fortas was made and a bit of history. So our friend Justino Bruno Coutinho will tell us more.
I am going to see a fortas. Now, do you know what is a fortas? This is one part of Bonderam which has been banned right now. Okay. Why? Because this is the thing that people were misusing. Earlier, guns were used, then they started using fortas, now it has been banned. But I am not going to waste time. Let's go in.
Come, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, in Goa, we have a tradition. When you go to somebody's house, you come to this beautiful place called as Balkaun and you don't enter their house. We say, Garan, oh Garan. I heard a yo-yo.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, wow, what a welcome. What a welcome. This is what you call Goa. This is Mr. Justin Bab. Thank you, Justin Bab. I'm going to take a break here for the tea. Ladies and gentlemen, now that I have got the tea, I have got a lot of energy in me, and I have asked Uncle Justin to sit down over here. Why? Because first, I am going to sit on a wooden sopo. You know what is a sopo? Sopo is that area outside the house where you could come and relax. Justin Bab, I heard that you have come and settled in Goa after you have had a long stint in Bombay. And you feel that other Goans also should come back and settle down in their villages?
Yes, I advocate that very much because I'm feeling very sad because most of our boys now, youngsters and others, are going abroad, not only to Gulf but in England and other places where they settle and don't come back, which is a sad part of it.
Okay. What I am going to show you, what Mr. Justin Coutinho has up his sleeve is the photos. Now photos, let's listen to him. You have done photos over here. Can you tell the viewers what this photos is?
Photos is, you can see, this is the photos. This is the bamboo, hollow. It should be a hollow bamboo, and the hole should be such that one tefal.
Okay, now
Or Teflon. This is
Teflon.
Yeah.
Okay.
This should go, and this should be little broad this side, and other side it should be little narrow. This is the handler, plunger. Now with this plunger, this Teflon is just pushed and it is released, and that goes like a bullet. And we previously in our olden time, we used to go with the Bonderam and aim at the Bonderam.
At the flag.
Flags, not at the people, but at present it is degenerated little bit because people have started misusing this. But originally this was the meaning of the photos.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ladies and gentlemen, if you want to use the photos, come to Goa. When we came to this place where the game of Katodio was going, or the breaking of the coconut with a stick, we found that there were these people who had organized this so wonderfully. And we managed to lay our hands on the executive committee member, Mr. Ivo Azevedo. Ivo Bab, welcome on this program called My Goem.
Yeah, thank you and welcome to Bonderam. Sanjeev.
This year we have seen that you all have really done something really good. Can you tell me how the villagers from here are participating?
Well, this year it's going to be 50 years for the club, and the club felt we have to do something. So all the ward members were called for a meeting, and there was a lot of enthusiasm showed by the ward members. As of today, you would see after a while when the floats are participating, old as well as young. You will see toddlers, you will see people with the age of 80 as well, and 60s and 40s, all the age groups, people really having the enthusiasm and participating in this village festival.
Mr. Brito, you have come specially to see this particular place. Is it so?
Yes, definitely. Divar is a very special mention in our family. Basically, my wife is from Divar. So we make it a point to come for the Bonderam Festival, try to make it every year. But fortunately, this year we have been here for the Bonderam Festival, even with the little of rain that we have. I'm looking forward to a very exciting day ahead, and especially to treasure back and take some memories back to Dubai.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, now this gentleman has come from Dubai specially to see the Bonderam. But do you know, in this beautiful, joyful atmosphere, he made me more happy. And do you know why? Let's find out from him.
Yeah, I think the one thing that connects Goans across the globe to Goa is channels like Prudent Media and programs like My Goem. I have been, I would say, a fan of My Goem since the time it started. Right from the journeys you have been through the Korzue Fort to the Mala, everything. Basically, I constantly look for the updates that happen, and a lot of things I have come across of Goa that I was not aware of. आणि खेरीतपणी जे गोंयकार भायर आसात तांकां एक सगळे पस बरो कार्यावळ जाणा जावपाक आमचें गोंयकारपण आनी गोंय कितें पळय तें आनी तूं एक बरी वस्त लोकांक धाडटा इतिहास आमचो गोंयच्या मुखार त्या पासत आमी खूब तुका आभारी आनी देव बरें करूं म्हणटा
देव बरें करूं तुकाय बी and I am really privileged with the words of Brito Bab over here, and I am sure that somewhere down inside here in My Goem, I have succeeded in taking My Goem to you people, but it will be more successful when you come to Goa like Mr. Brito has come here to enjoy along with the people of this land. Thank you, Brito Bab.
Thank you. Viva Bonera.
Viva Bonera.
Viva.
Many people have come here to see this Boneras, and also we found another friend of mine, Mr. Armando Duarte, who has been with the Department of Tourism. Let us find out from him. Armando, welcome to my program, My Goem.
Thank you.
Can you tell us something about this Bonera, the history or something?
Well, Bonderam is a traditional feast, and during the Portuguese time, there was some differences in the village community, disputes about the land. And then to settle the disputes, the Portuguese demarcated areas and the disputes were settled. And of course we have this Bondera tradition throughout the years, and people come here to witness this beautiful festival in this island of Divar.
Yes. Now, can you tell my viewers, these Boneras or Banderas, what is the meaning of that in Portuguese?
Bandeiras means flags.
Banderas means flag.
Flags.
So Bandera could be just a corrupted version of Bandera.
Of bandeiras.
Okay. Thank you, Armando. Amongst all the locals that have come here in thousands, we found a lot of people from foreign destinations. And here we have got two gentlemen. Let's find out from them where they have come and how they came to know about it. So what's your name?
My name's Ashley.
Ashley.
Ashley Robinson.
And you have come from?
I've come from England
You've
just to
come
be
from-
here today.
How did you come to know about this festival?
Oh, we met it through friends.
Friends.
Friends that we met in Panchim, and they said there's a great festival on the island, so
Very
come
nice.
and have a look.
And what's your name, sir?
My name's Tom. I'm Ashley's friend from back home in England,
Okay.
and we're here today.
And how are you enjoying this place?
Oh, I love it here. It's amazing. The people are very nice. The food is
Have
great.
you managed to get inside somebody's house and eat something?
We have just
Yeah.
earlier today. We
Do you like Goan food?
I do. It's delicious. It's delicious.
Wow.
It's the best
And-
in India.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, there we are, ladies and gentlemen. We have come to the end of the first episode or first part of the Divar Bonera at Malar. This is not yet over. We are waiting for another week to get you the Piedad Bonera, and they are grand. So let's not waste time. Quite hot. You know where I am headed. See you.